The objective of this lesson is to create a situational equation to describe the relationship between the independent and dependent variables. In previous lessons, we learned how to identify and use independent and dependent variables in real-world contexts. We also learned how to create tables and graphs using information generated from equations. In this task, we will use a situation to create an equation that describes the relationship between the independent and dependent variables. Let's look at this problem. Stephanie is helping her band collect money to fund a field trip. The band decided to sell boxes of chocolate bars. Each bar sells for $1.50, and each box contains 20 bars. Here is a partial table of the money collected for the different number of boxes sold. Our problem said that each bar is $1.50, and each box contains 20 bars. $1.50 times 20 is $30. We see that in the second column for money collected, we have entered the $30. Let's complete the table. When the band has sold 2 boxes, we can determine that the money collected will be 2 times $30 to equal $60. Let's continue to fill in the chart each time, multiplying $30 times the number of boxes. 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, and 240. As we look at the pattern generated in the table, we can see that determining the value of the money collected, M, was dependent upon knowing the value of the number of boxes, B. Therefore, B is the independent variable and M is the dependent variable. We can then write our equation as M equals 30B, since we calculated the money by multiplying 30 and the number of boxes. By taking the values from the table and writing them as ordered pairs, we will be able to graph the equation. On the graph, we will plot each ordered pair. Once we have placed each point onto the graph, we can join them with a line to indicate all values that satisfy the equation M equals 30B. Let's say that we wanted to calculate how much money would be collected if 100 boxes of chocolate bars are sold. Using the equation M equals 30B and knowing that B, or the number of boxes, is 100, we can multiply 30 times 100 to find that $3,000 will be collected. If we know the amount of money the band collected from chocolate bar sales, we can still use our equation to determine the amount of boxes that were sold. If the band collected $1,530, how many boxes did they sell? We can divide 1,530 by 30 to find that 51 boxes of chocolate bars were sold. The objective for this lesson was to create a situational equation to describe the relationship between the independent and dependent variables. We met this objective by writing the equation that described the relationship between the independent variable, number of boxes sold, and the dependent variable, money collected.